No dog sold or raised for illegal purposes. This is a historical and entertainment-based channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Edwards, Bass, Molly Bee by Ben Koalby, Pitbull News, late 1980s.
The purpose of this article is to familiarize fanciers with a big bitch that was an important part of pitbull history. Years ago, when matching bulldogs was not equated with rape and murder, Molly Bee terrorized the ranks of the 44-46 LB bitches in the southeastern United States. Many fanciers rate her as being the best bulldog they had ever seen in action. After winning her 8th contract match, Molly Bee was stolen from the yard of her owner. And unfortunately, Molly Bee joined the ranks of other great bulldogs like Boudreaux Eli, Mayfield's pit general, and Stinson's Art, whose careers were also ended by theft. Molly Bee was bred and raised by James Edwards from North Carolina. Her sire Stephenson's Big Ben, who was an Eli Colby cross. Molly Bee's dam was Edwards' Nellie, who was from a big boy breeding. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Big Boy, the dog was a 3-time match winner, as well as a brother to Lonzo's Angie, who produced both Zebo and Vindicator. So when you hear the name of Big Boy, remember he was the uncle of Zebo and a real powerhouse of a bulldog. This genetic relationship between Zebo and Molly Bee is often overlooked and may provide a clue about how to breed these strains. In my opinion, the genes from Big Boy played the most crucial role in producing Molly Bee. The color, size, and go-for-broke style of Molly Bee were identical to the same traits in Big Boy. The other dominant genes in Molly Bee were from Boudreaux Eli, so you might say that Molly Bee was an Eli Big Boy cross. There are some outstanding Big Boy bred bulldogs around today. The Elam kennels have had excellent results with this strain. Elam's McKay and Trouble, STP's Clancy, and Gusto's Cassandra are all fine examples of Big Boy breeding. What suppose you would happen if these Big Boy dogs were crossed with top-notch Eli bred dogs? Molly Bee's second litter was to Finley's Beau, who had already sired Jeep. For one reason or another, dogs from this litter were not well known as performance or brood dogs. Jarrett Caesar was a double grandson of Pool Hall Red, and he was the sire of Molly Bee's third litter. Fanciers were expecting some real fireworks from this breeding because Caesar was quite a bulldog in his own right. Hayward's Big Molly, Grove's Seymour, Jackson's Little Caesar, aka Warp, Ari's Hot Chocolate, and 2 other bulldogs were all from this breeding. This litter was plagued by bad luck, and none of these dogs ever reached their full potential. Had their luck been different, then Big Molly, Seymour, and Warp would have achieved champion status. Hot Chocolate was bred to Bristol's Thor to produce Blues Breaker's Magnum, who proved to be a fine bulldog. There are very few descendants of Molly Bee still alive. TG owns Red Lady, and I'm told VJ still has Little Caesar. These old bulldogs are the only Molly Bee offspring alive to my knowledge. Cantrell's Red Man and Grove's Boss Hog are 2 excellent grandsons of Molly Bee who are alive and well. I hope that this article will shed some light on the great Molly Bee. If you see her name in a pedigree, you can feel proud that your dog is bred down from one of the greats of bulldog history. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and tell a dogman or woman about the Sporting Dog Archive.